everyone, we are out at a large acreage ranch here in Central Texas. We are actually very close to the town of Lockhart, which is south, a little bit east of Austin. We're also not that far from San Antonio. Other small towns nearby include Bastrop, Cedar Creek, Luling, Buda, and San Marcos. And we're actually east a little bit, so if you hop on I-10, you can get over to Houston in a little bit less time. The other thing to note about Lockhart, Texas is this is the barbecue capital of Texas, and I'm sure I'm going to get some comments about that, but I'm saying it. Lockhart is the barbecue capital of Texas, and we are going to see that later in the video. There are actually 3 homes on this property. We'll take a look at this one first. I'd like to thank Kaylee Sutton for inviting us to tour today, and she's actually going to drive us around the ranch later in the video. We're going to take a look at, there are 4 ponds on this property. There's pecan grove. There's so much going on with hundreds of acres of land, guys, in Central Texas between Austin and San Antonio. I'm Seth Capel, your Big Lot Texas Realtor. Let's get to it. So this is the first of 3 homes. As you can see here, you have a porch area in front. This is an older home. It was moved here actually from Austin. And so you're going to take a look. It's a beautiful home right here. Definitely country feel here. You've got the stone fireplace here and the vaulted ceiling. You've got wood floors. It was added on to, I believe, maybe around 2008, somewhere around there. I'm going to get you all the details as we turn around from the kitchen, just so I can look at the information on the MLS sheet and share all that with you in just a quick moment. I just want to kind of give you a feel here of how this looks. You're in the middle of hundreds of acres of property, and I'll give you all the stats on that, guys. So you can see it's very open. You have this dining room area here with the door out to the back, and I'll give you a peek, but we'll be getting out there and looking around in just a minute. And here you have your kitchen area here, and it's very open, guys. So you've got the nice beadboard cabinetry right here, kind of a classic look. And I'll pan back around here just so you can see what's going on. You have windows all around, really pretty, in the vaulted ceiling with the beam up top. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. And let me put the camera down here and I'll give you all the stats, guys. Okay, so hopefully you could see me here with the house behind. Let me try and tilt it this way a little, see if that even works. These technology is not my thing, guys. So, but anyway, I'm out here. We are out in Lockhart, Texas. Like I said, we're in Caldwell County. So this is east, kind of southeast a little bit, but mainly east of Austin. And we're on over 400 acres, guys. 400, almost 419 acres. All right. Like I said, 3 homes. This one here, square footage is about 1831 square feet. It was originally in Austin. It was expanded in 2008. There's also, and we're going to get over there in just a couple of minutes, there's a 1,200 square foot cottage from the 1930s. It was built in the 1930s, and it was moved to this property from another great area around Central Texas called Elgin. Also known for a different kind of barbecue. Y'all know Elgin sausage. That's what everyone knows Elgin about. It's the sausage in Elgin. And then there's another 1,368 square foot home. They call it the foreman's home, and a metal barn, cattle pens. There's multiple stocked ponds. There's actually 4 stocked ponds. We're going to see all of it, guys. So let's just keep going. There is ag exemption in place. And so I need to get you the actual ag exemption tax on this. Actually, I have it right here. It's pretty low considering the amount of land and property you have and multiple homes. So I'll tell you that in a second. But this home here, I have to verify. This home, they're saying it's built in 1925. It doesn't feel like 1925 to me, although it's not new, clearly, but maybe it is. I'll confirm that, guys. But like I said, 419 acres. This home here is 3 beds, 2 baths. we're going to get over to the bedrooms and baths right now and take a look at around the house. And then, like I said, really most of the value in this property, you're talking 419 acres, very close to Austin. You're in the barbecue capital of Texas, Lockhart, Texas, and you're not that far. Also, like if you wanted to work, say, towards the Austin airport or the Tesla Giga, or if you wanted to get, if you're going one direction down to San Antonio, you're going the other direction to Houston. So you're right here in the middle of these three growing cities that are really, super hot when it comes to Texas and super hot when it comes to just growth, really in the country. So let me, first off, I should have done this earlier, guys. Thank you, Kaylee Sutton, for inviting us to tour today. You're going to meet Kaylee. She's going to drive us around. So you'll meet her in just a couple of minutes. And we surely appreciate the opportunity to come tour this beautiful property together. And we're at 11915 FM 86 in Lockhart, Texas. We'll keep going, guys. There's more information to share. And of course, I got to get you, I'm going to confirm the list price, and I want to confirm also the tax that is now the lower tax due to the ag exemption. So the tax rate, it's a little less relevant when you have an ag exempt property, but the tax rate is 1.62, which is on the lower end, but it's actually so much lower than that because of the ag exemption. But I just want to verify with Kaylee when we talk with her on those couple things. So let's keep going, guys, and we will take a look at the rest of this home and get out. And really, I know you guys just want to see the land, but let's kind of zoom in a little bit more on the kitchen and peek in some of these cabinets. Clearly, these were redone. You've got, cabinets here with the pull-out drawers, which I know so many people like. And, kind of the beadboard. I don't know if this is, it's not really a shaker, I don't think, but maybe it's similar to a shaker, but with a beadboard front. And then let's take a peek out here, and we'll go out on the deck in a minute, but you are really in the woods here. So I believe, if I'm remembering right, about 65% of this property is pasture and about 35% wooded. So you've got a nice mixture. That's really important, guys. When you're looking at property, I guess it all depends on what you're looking for, but I think it's nice to have a variety, of different types of land, different types of topography. One is really good for, haymaking, for selling that and for productive use. And then, you also want trees. You want trees on your property. So, finding just something that's all pasture is not necessarily the best, in my opinion. But, it all depends on what you're looking for, what the use is for. If you're just looking to, have livestock, or if you're looking for equestrian. So there's so many uses on a property like this. Okay, so there's a door out here. This goes to the laundry room, and there's another door out to the back. I'll show you that in a minute. But this is a nice little middle kind of, what's it called? Kind of a hallway, but it's bigger than a hallway. You can see here, you've got, this is there's 3 bedrooms. I love how it has the wood walls here. It's got multiple beds in it. You can see how big it is. And I'll pan back around here so you can see. Got a couple of desks. And I love the wood on the walls. We'll keep going. Here's one of the bathrooms. It's got the stall shower and a really interesting vanity here, kind of an antique looking vanity here. Of course, that's bathroom number 1, one of 2. And there's bathroom 2 coming up, but I'm gonna show you the bedrooms first. Another really good sized bedroom here. Now I will point out, this home was built at the time when you really didn't have closets, or at least in this home, I don't see closets. So, this is why people had those armoires or wardrobes. So that would work really well. Guys, so this main house was actually constructed in Austin in the early 1900s. Not sure if it's 1900s or 1920s, but it is that old part of the house. It was moved on site from Austin, And then in 2008, there was an extensive remodel. You could see here this part of the house where the bedrooms are and all of these wood walls. This is the older part of the house. And then the older part, I believe, is on a pier and beam, whereas the newer section is on the slab. The total house is about 1,831 square feet, and there are almost 300 square feet on the front porch, which you saw coming in. That was a really nice size. And we're going to take a look at the back deck. And as you can see here, we have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, this middle hallway / meeting area or sitting area. And then there's that laundry room that we'll take a peek at. And of course, how open the main great room space is between the kitchen, dining, and living. See here, you've got a built-in bookcase there on the left. Oh, take a look at this. You got an old set of books. I wonder if that came with the house when they got it. Harvard Classics. A lot of good books there, guys. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure there's some good ones. Remember, we're going to get over to see the other 2 homes. And so you'll get 3 homes when you purchase this property. And of course, with well over 400 acres of property, you can build multiple homes. You can do a family compound. And there is the potential to develop this property in many different ways. And even if that's not what you're looking to do, it does represent opportunity and resale potential. And I will guide you in your purchase, whether it's this property or any other, to the investment potential. All right, guys, I love how wooded it is back here. We're going to go to the front of the house. I want to show you a little bit of the front and what the pasture looks like there. And then Kaylee is going to drive us around this 419 acre property. Remember, there are the 3 homes, 4 ponds. There's other equipment sheds and things which we're going to take a look at. So there is so much to see. The second house we're going to head to was built around the 1930s, and that was moved here from Elgin. And that is a shotgun style home, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. And then the foreman's house was constructed in the 1960s, and that one is about 1,368 square feet. There's a big barn shed, which I'm going to show you as well. That one has a metal roof. And anyway, a lot to see. Let me tell you a little bit more about myself, and then we're going to get in the truck with Kaylee, who's going to drive us around. So I'm Seth Capel, your Big Lot Texas realtor. I bring you these large acreage ranch properties via video. I'm also showing you often even just 1 acre lot homes, or 5 or 20 or 50. So I try to bring you anything that's at least an acre in size up to hundreds of acres. And I'm still looking for that 1,000+ acre ranch that I'm hoping to video for you guys soon. But I've been doing this a long time. I'm closing in on 20 years in Central Texas real estate, and I've worked so many different areas. So if you have questions about what is good and bad about different areas, different towns, and even different builders, about half of my buyers buy or build new construction. So if you have any questions about any of these processes, just reach out. I'm very easy to talk to. I'm very patient, and I'll help guide you in all of it. So if you'd like, you can actually scan the QR code that you see on the screen now. That will initiate a text message from your phone to my phone, and you could just send me a text message. It will even reference this specific property, or you can just pick up the phone and call me. My direct cell phone is 512-750-8495. As you can see, we're coming up on one of the barns, equipment shed areas here. There's also lots of penned areas behind for livestock. I'm also going to share with you information on several other acreage properties. I mean, you may not want, need, or honestly be able to afford 419 acres of property. So I'm going to share with you several other acreage properties that are on the market, somewhere between 20 and 60 and 100. So stay tuned and I'll get you all that information. But now we have Kaylee with us, driving us around. Here she is. All right, guys, we're out here. This beautiful 419 acres.
Mm-hmm.
This is Kaylee. Everyone say hello to Kaylee. Thank you for taking us, inviting us.
Of course. Yeah, welcome to the Wells Family Ranch.
All right. Of course, I need to put my seatbelt on. Sorry, guys. Okay, we're moving. We're good now.
All right. So yeah, we're going to be touring this 419 acre ranch located just east of Lockhart. It's in a little town called McMahon. And right here, you're looking at the front pasture. This property has 3 different sides of road frontage. This first side, which is where the main gate is located, is on FM 86. And FM 86, if you go north, you'd hit the Bastrop area.
Yep.
And if you go south, you'll hit Luling.
Yeah, so we are southeast of Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, great location right in between Austin, Houston, and San Antonio.
Yep, it's
right
a Texas triangle.
Right in the middle of that triangle. So much growth out this way. As I mentioned before, you got Tesla Giga. You got a lot of different, you're not that far from Austin Airport. What, about 30 minutes?
Yeah.
30 minutes to the Austin Airport, give or take. And I mentioned earlier, Lockhart, barbecue capital of Texas. I think that's undisputed, or maybe some people have some things to say about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's undisputed for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kaylee's going to tell us which is her favorite barbecue place, but not yet. Not yet. She's going to tell us which is her favorite. And then, guess what? I'm going to head over there later in this video. So you're going to get to see the best barbecue places in Lockhart. You're going to see the town of Lockhart later in the video. And I am going to be the best beneficiary of that. I'm going to be chowing down a little bit. So that's coming soon, guys. But here, we just went to the front gate. We just turned around and we're coming through here across the front pasture. What is the shape of this property?
So it's got a very unique shape, I would say, because it touches 3 sides of road frontage, but it's not contiguous. So you have 3 points of access, but it's not a corner property. So it's almost like a spider shape, I guess you could
But they're all
say.
connected?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's 4 different parcels, all connected, bought by the family over the years.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 3 homes on this property total, plus they have an equipment barn. So we're coming up on where 2 homes are located.
Okay, stop here for a sec.
Okay.
So this home on the left is...
No, that's not part
That
of it.
is not... Okay, that's not part of it. Okay. So we're on one of the property lines here. And then is this the barn in front, the
Yes.
equipment shed barn?
Yes. So there's a metal barn, and it's got a bay door for you to park a tractor in. And it also has a storage room.
It looks like some area for cattle production in here. Maybe a squeeze chute.
Yes, there's working pens in here. There's also a fuel tank.
Maybe I'll get down and show them real quick. Let me get down here. How do I do this? Sorry, guys. This is crazy with the seat belts. All right. Let me get down. I know you'll want to see everything. They don't want to miss something. Well, that looks closed up. It's just a little tool barn there. Equipment. So you can see here that this hasn't been used in a bit of time, but it also does look like this is, in the past, was a legit cattle operation. Everything coming through here, going through this way, and let's see if I can get through here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so you could kind of bring them into this area here. And then we come on through. But you can see it has not been used in a while. But no reason it couldn't be. Right? You got a lot of different penned areas here. Another squeeze right here. You can see a squeeze right here going through. And other area out that way. And then you have this pretty good sized barn with the interior sheds. Close this back up. Looks like maybe a little office there. But okay, we'll keep going. But this is at your disposal to use. Obviously, if you're gonna run cattle or just, want to protect equipment, you need a place to do that. Yeah, this looks pretty nice, guys. Okay. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna go see the other homes. The seatbelt coming back on, guys. Appreciate y'all bearing with us.
So you keep all this card in it?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know the style.
Well, what I try to do on my channel is really have an experience where people do feel like they're here with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's very much, that's what a lot of folks tell me.
Mm-hmm. I'll kind of whip over here so you can see.
Oh, see, I didn't even see that.
Oh, you didn't have.
What's interesting is when you're in front of the yellow house on the right, which is
you can't.
where I toured, I didn't see that this house was here. Even though they're literally, 30 yards away or something?
Yeah, and actually through here, there's like a little gate and it takes you directly to a big pond.
Okay.
So whenever you get out there, I would recommend you'll see it and it's easy to walk to.
So should I tour this house as well?
Want to do this one first?
We can do it real quick.
Yeah.
Let's do the house real quick, guys.
So this is a 1930s shotgun style home. And this home was actually moved from Elgin and placed on the property.
Sausage capital of Texas.
There you go. Sausage and barbecue.
Someone's hungry. Keep bringing up the barbecue. All right, let's get in here. Just take a quick look at this house. So this property's already got 3 homes on it. And obviously you could do family compound out here. You could build many more homes if you want, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And what's the situation with the water? Does it have well?
Yeah, so actually on each side of the road, there's a public water line. It's in the Aqua Water CCN.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's actually not on a well.
That's a co-op?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no well, but you have co-op water access at 2 different roads,
3.
3 different.
Yeah,
so 3 different access points.
Exactly, yeah.
Interesting.
So it's unlocked. You can
So you'll
come right
need-
in.
So when you add more homes, you need to get additional meters, I presume.
Technically, yes.
Technically, okay, there you go. Which can be done.
It can definitely be done, or you can decide you want to drill a well.
I mean, someone could develop this into locks if they choose. Any restrictions out here?
No.
Yeah.
No restrictions.
So this is the little porch area. All right. Shotgun style home.
Mm-hmm. So what that basically means is this is a big loop around. So right behind you is the bedroom, bathroom, and then it'll loop out into the kitchen,
Okay.
and then the dining and living.
All right, so we'll come in here. Bedroom. It's actually, light didn't come on for me. Maybe that's the at the fan. Okay, here we go. It's got a bathroom right here with a tub shower combo. Definitely older. Was this the one that's from the 30s?
Yes. 1930s.
This was built in the 1930s in Elgin and moved to here, to this property. A lot of charm, but it's not new.
Mm-hmm.
Cute kitchen or kitchenette. Yeah, these look like maybe this is probably the original kitchen. perhaps. Hard to know. And then you come through to the dining room area. Or maybe this could, this could be dining room, this could be living room, however you want. You got the front room that we came in before. Older windows. Let's see if we can peek out the back here. Gotta move this chair. Little old covered patios, maybe even screened in at one point, I wonder. It's kind of set up like it was screened in. I wonder if there's a little fence there. We'll ask Kaylee about that. All right, let's keep going. More land to see. Right? 419 acres, guys. Okay. We're not near the property line, are we? Or what is that fence behind this house?
No, we're not near the property line.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of the wooded area is that direction. And one thing you'll notice about this property is there's a ton of cross fencing. And yeah, so it is kind of difficult to know exactly where the property lines are. That's why we always use land ID to figure that out.
And we have a land ID. I was going to mention, Kaylee sent me a land ID link that gives you so much information on this entire property. So if you want that, just go ahead and shoot me a text or give me a call and I will send you that land ID link. Of course, I'll also send you the MLS sheet, any attachments that we have on it. Happy to send you all of that. And of course, Kaylee and I will meet you out here and show you this amazing property together. Here's the pond, one of the 4, right? So here you got a little boat. You can throw that into the little pond here, do a little fishing. Kaylee explained that this is, to her knowledge, the deepest of the 4 ponds. But actually, I think one of the other ponds is larger than this. And so anyway, they're real nice to have water on the property, obviously, especially, whether it's for you to enjoy or for the cattle to drink. You definitely want to have water when you can, especially when you have this much acreage. It's really good to have that. And I know so many of my clients tell me they want a pond, they want to stock it, they want to fish from their own pond. I've had some recently where they put a dock and it's just becomes part of the recreation, but they're so useful. And there's a lot of different things you could do to maintain and make the ponds hold water better. And we do go through droughts here in Texas, but I've had other clients who had connections from their well on different properties to fill up those ponds.
Okay, cool.
All right, guys, let's get going. We've only seen, maybe 20 acres so far?
Yeah.
A lot more to see, guys. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How old's your son, Kaylee?
He's 15 months.
15 months.
Yeah.
All right. Quickly, just take a look at all of the different fencing that they have, cross fencing throughout the property. And so you'll see more of that as we go through the rest of the property. And there's the other house right there. There's my truck. So let's get in the truck. I want to show you where the pecan grove is, the other ponds, and we'll just keep going, guys. All right. So,
Also, if you know about the Buc-ee's beef jerky.
oh no,
If you know, you know.
we are not being paid by Buc-ee's. Not yet. Buc-ee's, if you're listening, we're open to it.
Yeah, I'm a beef jerky and a Lonnie girl. A Lonnie knew and beef jerky is my life.
So you got jalapeno honey and sweet and spicy. Okay.
Okay, so now we're at the main home.
All right, we're right in front of the main home, which y'all have been inside already. And so there you go.
Oh, we don't have to go in?
No,
Okay,
we're
cool.
good.
Sweet. You saw the back porch too?
Yes. Yes, we did.
Okay.
It's interesting. I'd be curious to know, like, what all these individual fenced areas were kind of designed for.
So what they do is they move the cattle around based off what they're doing with each field.
So we're through that first gate.
Mm-hmm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us, we're going to drive along this Alliance water pipeline. So this was recently installed.
It's on the left.
No, we're on it right now. So if you like look behind us, I mean, you'll actually see some large equipment. So there's like a pole right here.
Oh, I see that.
The blue means water. There's also a gas pipeline on the property as well. That's identified with an orange marker. But this is, I can't remember how big it is, how big this water pipeline is. It's not anything that you can tap in to. It's really just like for commercial purposes. But if I had to guess, it's probably like 24-inch.
Okay, but there's an easement here. You're not going to build right on this.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't build right here. Yeah, like whenever you're looking on land ID, you'll probably see it.
Okay, yeah. Happy to share that land ID with you guys. By the way, Kaylee's got another property that we're going to tour soon up near Lampasas, just north of Liberty Hill, north of Burnet.
Yeah, that one's going to be really exciting to show. Very similar, but it's actually 667 acres.
667.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's coming soon. Okay, this gate's open. There's a big thing in front of you here.
Yeah, so that's part of the water pipeline.
That's massive.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to go ahead and go uphill.
Okay.
This next pasture.
Yeah. And this one's 419 acres, no restrictions, some easements, which we can show you where they are, but there's plenty of area to build on. Whether you're looking to develop a property, we're in a great location. There's developments out this way, and the growth is here and just even increasing.
I would agree. It does have development potential with the access to water and the 3 sides of road frontage.
Right. Mr. D.R. Horton, give me a call. Now, we would love this to stay as a ranch. We'd love you all to come out here and hunt and make it a family compound. But we know, when there's a lot of money to be made, there's a lot of money to be made.
Yeah.
There's some nice views out this way.
Yeah, so this
Okay,
is like
check this out.
one of the
guys.
best views. It's
So all of this that we see is on the property?
Yeah.
Okay, even beyond that fence?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those are actually the cows that belong here.
Oh, okay, out there. So it's just a cross-fenced area here. This is nice. So you have a lot of flat areas, but there's still a little bit of topography, which enables you to get some views. You can see out this way, some nice, fairly modest hills, not like we're out in the hill country, but you still have some nice topography here.
Definitely. So we're coming up on what I would say is one of the best ponds out here.
Okay.
There's several, but it's just got a great shape to it.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, the other one's larger, but I kind of agree. This one to me is a little prettier. But it all comes down to, what y'all want to do with the property. There's definitely things you could clean up on this property.
Mm-hmm. So one thing I was going to mention is that it is about 65% pasture and 35% wooded.
Right, that's perfect.
We're going to go off-roading here first.
All right, we got some bumps coming. I'm going to bring this in.
Okay, so the next area that we're going to showcase is the pecan grove.
Oh, pecan grove.
And don't get too excited, though. You're not going to find pecans on the ground because this place is loaded with wildlife.
Yeah.
That they get eaten immediately as soon as they fall. But this is right here also where the property has a small amount of floodplain because it has a wet weather creek.
Okay.
Or some people call it a dry creek. There's no water in it right now. But if we were to get some very, very heavy rains, the property would have water right here.
So these are the pecans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's some really nice
Pecan season though, guys.
direction.
Yeah, let me get down. I'm gonna walk around this
For sure.
for a bit. What a beautiful area here. Low area. All these pecan trees, pecan grove. And yeah, you do see some pecans in the ground, but nothing that looks like so far that's I'm ready to bring home to make a pie with. But we are going to pass on, I'm going to pass on my way home, the Burdall's Pecan place. That's off 71, close to the Austin airport. If y'all haven't been there, it's a neat place, the Burdall's. But actually out in Bertram, Texas, we went to this little holiday pecan place. That was a lot of fun. It's only open for 3 months of the year, and they just opened. They're right there off of 29 west of Liberty Hill, right in Bertram. And they have not just pecans, but they have all the good stuff there. Pies, cookies, jellies. Yeah, this is beautiful. So, you know, you're probably not going to build here, like, because Kaylee explained it's low, but it's beautiful, you know, and gosh, what a perfect time of year to be out here with you guys. So y'all want to tour property, give us a call. Put my info in the description of the video. But y'all know I put my phone and everything in the description of the video, but I also put these QR codes right here. If you scan that QR code right here, that will initiate a text message from your phone to my phone. All you have to do is hit send. It will reference this property address, and then let me know what you want. If you want the land ID map, you know, the listing sheet, anything else that Kaylee's got for us, I'll send it over to y'all. And then, of course, we could just talk about your search, what you're looking for, and we could schedule a time for you to come see this one or other properties. But we have a lot more to see. How much more land do we have in front of us, Kaylee?
Probably at least half of it.
Okay, so we've only seen half, guys. So there's a lot more land to see. And as I mentioned, we're going to Lockhart after. Kaylee's enjoying her beef jerky.
Oh, it's lunchtime, man.
For real.
Yeah, so there's a couple of different parts that we can see. If we hit a right, we'd go towards 713.
Okay, so to the right here is 713.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And really, that's just kind of like a strip of land.
So I see all the way down there. What is that rusted building all the way down there by the road?
See, like the truck just went by?
Yes.
The barn is actually not on it. It's on
Okay.
the neighbor's property.
Okay.
But there is a pond in that direction.
All right. Cool.
And then over here, if you cross the river and through the woods, you can get to grandmother's house.
There you go. That's the whole point, you know. Grandma, Nana, Grandpa.
But in this case, it's not grandma, it's a tenant. So they do have a third home
Okay.
over here.
Oh, but it's being occupied.
It is being occupied by a tenant.
Inside here for a second.
Another pond over here. I think I've already lost count of how many ponds there are, but there's a lot of...
Well, you said 4, but it sounds like there might be more.
I think there might be more, which is okay.
Sure. Yeah, no one's going to mind an extra pond. But it's neat how you have all these open areas of pasture and then, you know, you have treat areas as well.
Yeah,
Good to have that.
it really is perfect mix.
And all the cross fencing helps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on what you want to do, if you want to get into farming or, your own cattle operation.
Yeah. Just come out here and hunt.
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind of wildlife do you think they have out here? Is that a dog out there? What is that?
I think so. Yeah, you're right. There's a dog.
I'll see the dog.
That's the wildlife.
And that's the wildlife. No, we're not hunting dogs.
Did you know, though, there is such thing as wild dogs?
Oh, yeah. Like in Africa.
No, there's in here, too. I know a guy, I was touring his ranch, and he literally told me that wild dogs will attack his cattle.
Oh, my gosh. I've never heard.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it either. And I'm like, you're joking. And he's like, no, I'm literally serious. Like,
Yeah, I'll get down here, too.
these wild...
Eagles, this turn.
Yeah. Good job. This is nice and...
I think this is the nicest pond.
Yeah, this is nice and full.
There's like whole,
That dog barking.
see all the bones there? I'm going to grab some for my dog.
That's what my dogs do.
She'll
We
love
have
that.
a whole boneyard.
Little boneyard here. First I thought they were just antlers, but nope. This is interesting, guys. Yeah, I'm not going to get for my dog. We'll let that alone. But you can see here, beautiful open pasture. Trees on this area. And here's the pond again. These bones are crazy, though. I think I found a dinosaur. All right, the dogs are coming. That's like a hound.
Definitely got some hound in them. There's some dog bones for them, too.
Texas ranch life.
Let's go. So,
You think
Okay.
those dogs are owned by the owner of the property?
yeah, I've seen them over at the
Okay.
at the tenant's
Oh,
house.
they may be owned by the tenant.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
which we're calling the foreman's house because we have the main home, the guest home, and then the foreman's home.
Got it.
But yeah, over the river and through the woods, and this is where the third home is. So this one's going to be accessed off of Fox Lane.
Okay.
So if you did decide to continue renting this out, they're not going to be interrupting you. You'd use that main entrance off of 86.
Yeah, that'd be a long way to drive every day.
Yeah, another really good mix of, so that's actually not any of the property. It's all right here.
And that red barn is on the property?
No, none of that's on the property.
Oh, really? So where's the house?
It's right here.
Oh,
You
okay. I'm
can-
sorry. I'm looking at the neighbor. My bad. It's in this wooded area?
Yeah, it's right behind
Okay.
the wooded area.
Oh, interesting.
I'll see it in a second. Yeah, it kind of creeps up on you. You didn't really know it was here. There's also, another massive pond right here.
Okay.
Which we haven't really gone out to see yet, but... And yeah, this is where I believe those girls belong. Yep.
It's a little guy.
Pretty little guy.
Little guy.
I'll get you a better view of the home.
Hey, guy. Hey, guys. Hey, let's not freak out the dogs.
But we're working with it.
Cute little house there. What's that? That the 1,300 square foot or the 11?
Yeah, I believe so.
13?
Mm-hmm. Between 12 and
Three
15.
bedrooms?
I think so, yeah. I've never actually been inside.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so the first house I toured was a 3-2. Then the railroad house only had 1 bath, right?
Yeah, it's a 2-1.
2-1. Here come my other friends. All right, so I've got to be honest, I'm confused as to the shape of this property. Like you were explaining, it's not a big rectangle, but...
yeah, the first time you come out here, you're like, where are we? What direction is what?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that happened to me too whenever I came out here. 418 acres is definitely bigger than your typical
For sure.
ranch,
For sure.
in my opinion.
Yeah, especially this close to Austin. When you go out West Texas or, you're going to have some massive ranches. And truth be told, for less money per acre because you're 3 hours from anywhere. But out here, you're 15 minutes to Lockhart and I think about 30 minutes to the Austin airport.
Yeah,
So,
and we're priced fairly. I think, given...
right. What is the list price
opportunity.
again?
The list price is $5,225,000, which comes out to about $12,000.
$12,000 an acre.
Yeah, $12,500 per acre.
Yeah. And so is the property line kind of close over there on the right? Oh, I see that blue thing.
Well, actually, let me do this.
All right, Kaylee's pulling up the land ID. We are literally, I don't know how people did this without land ID map. I'm sure.
Yeah, you don't. You have to have it.
But it's really pretty land. Obviously it's been dry for the most part outside of July 4th. And we did have rain a few days ago, right? Like 3 or 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm. We had like a tornado that came through here.
Did you? Well, they're having that hurricane. What is it, Melissa? Oh, wow. Let me show you guys this map. That is interesting. Let's see how, I don't know how this is going to show up on the screen. It's glare.
But yeah, this is what the land ID link will show you. The outline.
There you
the
go.
property's outlined in red. The blue dot is showing where we're at. Right here, 713. This is where we just came from. This is Fox Lane, where the home is located that we had just toured. And then the main home is located up here. You can kind of see the driveway coming in off at 86.
Well, I apologize for the glare, guys, but I'm happy to send you that actual link. Just reach out and we'll send it to you. You can see the shape. You can could zoom in. The land ID is so cool. It shows you like what type of soil is in each area. What
Topography and like contour
topography,
lines.
where you have wetlands, where you have floodplain.
Yeah.
It shows you soil types, which aquifer you're over. So many interesting things on the land ID app. So pretty neat.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by Land ID.
No, seriously.
I want to be.
We need to be. All right, guys, we're getting back towards the pecan grove coming up here, which you'll see. You see it up ahead, but we're going to get right through it. I also wanted to remind you that I'm going to share with you several other acreage properties that are on the market right now. One in Smithville area, which isn't that far from here, that is on 40 acres. There's another one I'm going to share with you that is in the Rosanke area that is pretty close to Bastrop. That one's sitting on just under 30 acres. And then the last one, well, I may share more than this, but another one I definitely want to share with you is in Giddings. That one is over 100 acres and priced really well, and it's stunning, guys. And don't forget, I am going to take you to the town of Lockhart, and we're also going to get up in the air with the drone.
I think I scared off all of the deer, to be honest.
Oh, you saw some in the morning?
This morning, oh yeah, today alone, I've probably seen like 40.
Really?
This place is loaded.
Oh, wow. Pretty much just whitetail?
Yeah.
Sorry for the bumps, guys. That's really pretty out that way.
Yeah, it's got some great views to it.
You know what a lot of people are doing now is they'll make it like their, say, hunting ranch or weekend ranch, turn it into a lease, but then add some tiny homes or some yurts or the geodomes, and they're, you can use those or even short-term rental them and really get a significant amount of income from that. Yeah, so you can make this multiple uses. You can make some money from growing hay, from running cattle, goats, and then you can also get into the short-term rental, especially here since you're so close. But we're getting a lot. Like, we have these 2 other listings that you need to bring buyers to. One is in Cedar Park.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Literally Cedar Park, which is like it's 10 to 15 minutes from Austin, where this property is. And it's only 5 acres, but for Cedar Park, 5 acres is actually crazy. There's like nothing in Cedar Park with 5 acres. And it has like a main house, it has a guest house, has a swimming pool, and has a shop. And he has little Nigerian pygmy goats on it. They're so pure. And so far, almost everyone who's come see that property, they're in the short-term rental business. And they see that property for the location, for the structures that are already there, and as well the potential to add more, right? Because I couldn't believe how inexpensive some of those structures are.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I was like, oh, what does it cost to do a geodome? Because one of the realtors said she had paid $400 to $500 a night to go stay in a geodome, which is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But I guess people are doing it. But you could buy them on Wayfair. Like, literally.
Really?
Well, first it said it was like $5,000, but then when I clicked on it, it was like no longer $5,000, it was like $9,000, which is still crazy. All you need to do is build a platform and, deal with the utilities, which is not insignificant, but it's doable, right? And then you could put up a bunch of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have that one in Cedar Park, which it's going really well. We have a show tomorrow morning on that. But it's a really beautiful main house, guest house, shop. And again, you're like 15 minutes from Austin. You could be at work. If you work at Apple, like you're at work in 15, 20 minutes,
Yeah. That's incredible.
6 minutes.
What is the price tag on it?
$1,795. So basically almost 1.8.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, there's homes out there for that price on a 1/4 acre.
Yeah.
So, which is crazy. And then there's one in Wimberley, Texas. So they run weddings at that property in Wimberley. It's on over 11 acres. And that building is gorgeous. It's like built in 2019, 2020, almost 5,000 square foot, like event building.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that one's...
Those are really great listings.
Yeah, that one's 2.5, and we have a video on each of those, so I'll send them to you. And of course, if any of y'all want to see the video on either of those properties, let us know. And now, one of my colleagues, he's becoming a master at showing concepts with AI on properties. So he made these websites, and we're going to make a video showing the website stuff, but basically where he's showing with AI, the additional structures that could be there, the different concepts that could be there. And they're crazy. It's not just
Yeah, I just did a video on my 16 acres in Martindale like that. Well, cool.
What's the Martindale property?
The Martindale property, it's 16 acres. It's along Highway 80. It's got 2 sides of road frontage, no floodplain, and it also has access to city sewer and water.
Wow.
So I'm marketing as a potential RV park, mobile home park, residential community, or commercial retail site.
How much is that one?
That one we have listed at 1.2.
1.2, guys. So I'm actually going to put the drone up to show you everything from above. And then, like I said, reach out for that land ID map link. And also, I'm going to share more info on Kaylee's listing in Martindale and the one in Lampasas. So I'll tell you about those while we do the drone video. And then, we're going to have some of those videos coming soon. So,
I think I just made a mistake. It's 1.5.
okay. Scratch that.
Forgot 1.5.
1.5, guys,
It just went up. Just kidding.
For real?
No, I'm kidding. I just actually said the wrong thing.
Okay, no worries. We'll allow you to have that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Thank you, Kaylee, for showing us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And appreciate y'all watching. But hey, guess what? After the aerial, we're going to be in the town of Lockhart, so you can see what the town of Lockhart looks like and a couple of the barbecue places. Oh, almost forgot.
Go see Terry Black.
Terry Black's.
It is the best one. It's the newest location that they have, and it's unmatched.
That's the big one, Terry Black's. So there's Blacks and then Terry Black.
The original. So the Black family is actually from Lockhart.
Right.
There's this whole feud on the family drama. So yeah, the original Blacks is good. They do have more sides. So if you're like a side type of person, you should go there. I think it's like
the Terry Black's is huge. I saw that. It's a big new place. And then there's
Terry Black's is great. Yeah,
Krauts,
yeah.
Okay.
And then Smitty's, they used to be like together, I think. And like they broke up. It's just like this whole thing. But yeah, this is the barbecue capital of Texas for a reason.
Yes. All right, guys, we're going to have to do a whole video on barbecue apparently. But you're going to get to see a little bit. I'm going to be in the town in just a minute or maybe 2 minutes. We're going to do some aerial. And then I'll see you guys in Lockhart. Thank you all for watching. It's a lot more to see. Thanks. All right, guys, quick recap on this beautiful property. Almost 419 acres. We are very close to Lockhart, which we're going to get over to the town in just a moment. This address is 11915 FM 86. And remember, there are the 3 homes. I explained all the details on the different homes, and you saw 2 out of the 3. One we only saw from the outside because it's occupied. And the taxes, this is because of the ag exemption. The total tax on this property for the most recent year, which I guess is last year, was $8,813, which, considering the size of the land and having multiple homes, is really great. And to recap on the list price, $5,225,000, but per acre, that is only right under $12,500. We also mentioned a large acreage property that is near Lampasas, in Lampasas County, near the town of Lomita. That is 665 acres. It has a home. It has a gorgeous pond as well on it. And that one is listed under $5 million at $4.99. I do plan to do a video of that property, but in the meantime, if you have questions on it, just reach out. There is this property in Bastrop County, 117 acres, absolutely stunning, one of the prettiest ponds I've seen, and that one is listed for 2.5, and I'm happy to send you that. It has a house on it as well. And in Rosanke in Bastrop County, 29 and a half acres. This one, it looks like a park, and it looks beautiful, and the price on it is really impressive. $824,000. The address on that is 2438 FM 535. That's definitely something, if you're looking to stay in a lower price point, right around, $824,000, that's something really interesting. You're really not that far from Austin on that guy. And here is one that is over 40 acres, also Bastrop County, in the town or near the town of Smithville. This one is, like I said, it's over 40 acres, and that one is listed at 1.225, and it has a low tax rate, ag exemption, and I'd be happy to send you that listing as well. That is at 584 Old Antioch Road. And as I mentioned, we have the Cedar Park property, so close to Austin. That one, if you want something on land, it's 5 acres, but actually we might be able to work it out where you're getting about 10. Really close to Austin. It's so unheard of. And then there is that property in Wimberley on 11 acres that is a wedding event center, but it could be a glamping like paradise. And Wimberley is another amazing town. And I have videos on several of these properties. So thank you. Reach out. Happy to share more info with you. All right, guys, you can see here, It's official. Welcome to the barbecue capital of Texas. And we're in the town square of Lockhart in Caldwell County. There you can see the county courthouse. We'll get up a little closer to that. But basically all around you have some neat shops, really interesting shops. I'll point out a handful, and then we're gonna head over to that barbecue joint. There's so many good barbecue places out here. But what is this right here? Coffee, chaparral. This looks really cute. Very interesting. And then here's the Caldwell County Farm Bureau. Real estate. Electric rodeo tattoo. Barbershop. But here's the courthouse. Very nice. Let's get closer up. And then I'll walk you over to see a handful of other shops on the other side. They're doing a lot of work here, a lot of growth in the area. Look how beautiful this building is. We see some neat courthouses around Texas, and this is no exception. Tribute to the armed forces. Thank everyone for their service. And here, Commerce Cafe and Hall. There's a bakery right there in the red building. It says bakery. And okay, there's an independence title. This is where we can close on your property. And here's the courthouse from this angle. They're so beautiful, these buildings. And in front of us, there's a pub, O'Donnell's Pub. Pumpkin spice something. And that looks really interesting. The Southwest Museum of Clocks and Watches. There's definitely more restaurants all around, but this is a town that's all about barbecue. But you could tell it's just like a really interesting town. So many cute shops and restaurants, and just the architecture. It's just neat. Just goes with the time. Like I said, they're doing a lot of construction, so I apologize for that. But yeah, you can see the year built, 1901. I'm sure some are, before the turn of the century, but take a look at this beautiful tree on the other side of the courthouse here. And just a couple of blocks down, we're gonna hit Black's Barbecue, but you have Smitty's, you have Terry Black's, and there are several others, guys. So just come out to Lockhart, check out the barbecue. You can't really go wrong, and they're all good. And I'm just gonna give you a peek right here. This is a little artisan house. Looks a little kind of gift shop. They're ready for fall. And this is that Southwest Museum of Clocks and Watches. Might check that out sometime. I love old watches. Have an old pocket watch from my grandfather or great-grandfather. And anyway, I need to get that repaired. But anyway, another neat place on the corner here. They got free samples of banana pudding. All right, might need to run in there, guys. Free banana pudding. Oh my goodness. We'll check that out. And more in all directions. You've got all these shops down that way. The Terry Blacks and Blacks down that way. All right, guys, I'm going in. Let me get some lunch. This is right when you come in. And I wish I could have you smell how good it smells. It is amazing. Giant beef rib. Brisket. Let's go take a look. Okay, this is all the sides right here. You got all the sides right here, guys. More sides. Oh yeah. Pie. Oh, that smells so good. The meat. All right, I got an order, guys. Oh, there we go. Zoom in here. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get some of this, guys. All right, guys, I got my plate. Gonna get into that right here and enjoy. I went with the turkey, super moist. I know you don't think of turkey as super moist, but it was really delicious. And appreciate y'all watching, guys. Just get a close up here. I'm getting some brisket to take home to the family. All right, guys. Thank y'all. See you soon.